Hey guys, let's get more news from Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Warriors Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, given uncertain injury status for clash versus 76ers. At this point in the season, the Golden State Warriors are needing to win every time they take the court. Although the Warriors have averaged the third most points per game this season in the Western Conference, they have surrendered the third most points per game to their opponents. This has resulted in their lackluster 22-25 record right before the NBA trade deadline. On Wednesday night, the Warriors will have a chance to claim their fourth victory in the last 5 games when they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. However, it is unclear if Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins will be available for this battle. Wiggins is currently dealing with a left ankle contusion and missed Golden State's previous game against the Brooklyn Nets. As for Green, he has a right knee contusion that he's been dealing with throughout the team's road trip. Whereas Wiggins is listed as probable to play on Wednesday night in Philadelphia, Green's status seems to be more up in the air given his questionable tag on the injury report. In 8 games since returning from his suspension, Draymond has been extremely efficient on both sides of the court. Green has averaged 8.1 points, 8.0 rebounds, and 7.0 assists per game during this span. For Wiggins, he was forced to leave this past Saturday's game on the road against the Atlanta Hawks early due to his left ankle injury. In a total of 19 minutes against the Hawks, Wiggins recorded just 2 points and 4 rebounds. The Warriors went on to lose this game 141-134 in overtime, despite a 60-point night from Stephen Curry. On the season, Wiggins has really struggled to find his footing. In 42 games, the former All-Star has averaged 12.2 points and 4.2 rebounds per game while shooting just 31.1% from deep. This has led to Wiggins being involved in rumors leading up to Thursday's trade deadline. At this time, it does appear as if the Warriors will hold off on dealing Wiggins or any of their core players. Then again, there is truly never any confirmation regarding what will happen at the trade deadline until it passes. Given their position in the Western Conference, it shouldn't come as a shock to anyone if the Warriors do make some sort of change. As for Wednesday night in Philadelphia, the Warriors will be given an edge, regardless of if Green and Wiggins play, due to the fact that reigning league MVP Joel Embiid is out after undergoing meniscus surgery on Tuesday. All-Star guard Tyrese Maxey may also be forced to miss this matchup for the 76ers after being downgraded to questionable with an illness. Should the Warriors be without Wiggins or Green against the Sixers, Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga figure to be the 2 players that will see their workload increase. Golden State will provide further updates on the status of their 2 starters later in the day. Report: Warriors unlikely to trade Chris Paul. According to NBA insider Jake Fisher of Yahoo Sports, the Golden State Warriors are unlikely to trade Chris Paul. Paul is making $30.8 million this season. His salary for next season is non-guaranteed. The future Hall of Famer is averaging 8.9 points, 3.8 rebounds, 7.2 assists, 1.1 steals and 0.1 blocks in 2023-24 while shooting 42.4% from the field, 36.1% from beyond the arc and 83.3% from the free throw line. Paul is currently out with a hand injury. He underwent surgery on January 8. The Wake Forest product suffered a second metacarpal fracture of his left hand on January 5 against the Detroit Pistons. The Warriors are only 22-25. They are in 12th place in the Western Conference standings. If the season ended today, the Dubs wouldn't even be in the play-in tournament. The Warriors tried to trade Paul to the Toronto Raptors for Pascal Siakam, sources told NBA Analysis Network, but a deal didn't happen because Siakam wasn't interested in re-signing with Golden State. Siakam becomes an unrestricted free agent this summer. He was traded by the Raptors to the Indiana Pacers. If the Warriors make a move before the trade deadline on February 8, they will likely part ways with Andrew Wiggins, who is averaging a career-low 12.2 points. The Pacers, Dallas Mavericks, and Milwaukee Bucks are interested in acquiring Wiggins, sources told NBA Analysis Network. A 12-time All-Star, Paul has career averages of 17.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, 9.4 assists, 2.1 steals, and 0.2 blocks. He's one of the greatest players in NBA history but still hasn't won a ring. Warriors' Steve Kerr drops truth bomb on Dub's rumored trade deadline desperation. The Golden State Warriors are a far cry from the four-time championship-winning team of days past. Coach Steve Kerr and General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. have a bevy of difficult decisions to make with hopes of transforming the team back into contenders. Recently, Draymond Green landed on the Warriors' injury report with a concerning knee issue. Trades the Warriors must make were also listed amid speculation the team needs a serious boost to contend for a championship this postseason, if they make it that far. Now, the question is whether or not they will make a move at the deadline for the sake of making a move, or stand pat knowing full well that this season likely won't result in a Larry O'Brien trophy. Kerr commented on whether there is desperation for the Warriors to make a move. Kerr's team is now 22-25, in 12th place in the Western Conference. The Warriors have shown flashes of becoming a playoff team, but something appears to be missing. The Warriors coach said they aren't desperate, fueling anticipation that the team won't make a move on February 8's deadline or before it. The Warriors have a better road record than home record this season and will seek to win their second game in less than a month against the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday. If Coach Kerr's team can pull off another win, it will cement their status as a dark horse playoff contender in the West with plenty of time left to go, regardless of whether or not they make a move on Thursday's deadline. And you fan, what do you think of the Draymond Green situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.